So if you're watching this video, you probably know what an oak tree is. California has several fantastic oak species, and they're very important to the lives of the indigenous folks and the wildlife out here. But what makes oaks interesting, especially for food, is when you have an acorn like, let's see, where am I? When you have an acorn like this, that comes off the tree, it's got this little, this is an oak tree, obviously, you say. So why am I just talking about an oak tree? Well, because I'm going to talk about acorns. And acorns grow on oaks. You know, they're seeds essentially of the oaks. They come in these little caps. They grow into seeds and then they fall off and grow to a new tree. Simple enough, but what makes them unique, especially for people that want to eat the acorns, which a lot of indigenous people did in California and around the world, is you have an acorn. This one doesn't look too good. Looks a little unhealthy, but this acorn comes off the tree, and if you eat this just straight, it's going to taste like crap, and if you eat a few of them, you're going to have some major stomach problems. And why is that? Well, you can see the dark coloring here, the kind of brownish tannish, almost black. That coloring probably comes from tannins. And tannins are a specific group of molecules, chemicals, compounds, whatever you want to call them, in plants. And lots of plants have tannins. Tannins are probably have multiple functions. The one I know of is the reason they taste bad is they reduce predation. So, you know, a lot of things don't like to eat them. They taste bad. They cause stomach problems. They probably do other things too. Something to do with growth, maybe, especially because a lot of the seeds have them. You know, a lot of these chemicals have multiple reasons for existing, do multiple things. But these tannins, they make them taste bad. So people discovered, very, very smart people, a long time ago, figured out that you can't just eat an acorn. You can eat one, but if you start eating more than one acorn, you're going to have stomach problems and you're not going to have a great day. But if you can leach these tannins out, that is, if you can get the tannins out of here. Usually you do it in water. You put a bunch of acorns in a basket in a river, or now in a kettle or bucket or something, and the tannins start to leach out. And then you get black water, you get this dark water, literally called black water. And a lot of the tropical rainforests and things, tannins make the waters super black. If you look at like the Amazon River, one of the reasons it's so dark is it's full of tannins from all the leaves and plants and seeds. And actually a lot of aquatic life, you think of these tannins as kind of protecting this acorn, keeping you from eating it, and then they fall off, and a lot of leaves and things have tannins too. Great, but those tannins also get in the water, and they make for healthy fish, healthy aquatic life in some places where they've evolved to use those tannins as kind of an antibacterial. But very cool. Tannins protect the plant from you eating it, but people figured out, hey, we can remove these tannins and we can eat the plant. And that is pretty cool that people figure this out, especially because of how nutritiously dense an acorn is. Because you need all the energy to go from that little tiny acorn to a huge tree.